Hey everybody, I'm KK.
I'm Kristen.
Together we are
Can Crochet.
Welcome back. This is Thoughtful Thursday, which is our devotion day. And so, and it's a new month of February. So we're going to do trivia. And so, I'm going to pull up trivia first. The way we're going to do this is we're going to give the trivia question at the beginning, do the devotion, and give the answer at the end. And that way we don't have to put it out there, typing it out and go back because sometimes we forget. So if you were not wanting to know until you type your answer down below, then you can pause the video, type your answer, and then come back in the end. So, hold on one second. Let me get to the trivia of the day. Okay. The Valentine's Day tradition of giving a box of candy was started in the 19th century by who? The Valentine's tradition of giving a box of candy was started in the 19th century by who? And you might be kind of surprised. I was. So, now we go on to our verse for Thoughtful Thursday. And our verse for Thoughtful Thursday is Romans 8:37. Nay, in all these things we are more than conquerors through him that loved us. Romans 8:37. Sometimes we have to be reminded of the fact that today is a day, right? We get caught up in the fact that today, maybe there's something today that's not so blessed about your day. We all have those moments, right? But it is a moment. It is a moment in time. And one of the things we talk about when we talk about Bumblebee's Mountain Outreach is mental health. And one of the best ways that I've found to set my mental health on a different pathway for the day when I start to think about all the negative is to stop and think about the positive, because it's real easy to focus on negative, but it's so much better to focus on something good. And there's even scripture about focusing on things that are true. Whatsoever things are true, whatsoever things are good, set your mind on these things. And so when it says we are more than conquerors, I just like to remember that God is in my corner, and everything's going to be okay, and that tomorrow's a new day. So if you today find yourself a little down, I'm sending you a great big hug and telling you that we love you and reminding you that tomorrow's a different day. Maybe things aren't exactly the way you'd like them to be today, but tomorrow can be a better day. And even today can be a better day. I'm not saying we don't remember, or deal with the things that are bad, but try to think of something good for today. My good for today, I'm up, I'm breathing, I'm moving, I'm feeling better today than I have in a little while, so that's a plus. That's a positive. Not every day is a great health day, but every day is a day, and it's okay. Tomorrow's a new day. Kristen and I are together today, and we're filming. That's a great thing. We're spending time together. Everybody's off today. Nobody has to leave the house. That's a fabulous day. For me, anyway. I know some people like to run. I don't like to. You like to go, don't you? Some. More than I do. But when I was her age, in all fairness, I like to go more than my mom did too. And I understand that now more than ever. But, so sometimes you just got to pull yourself back out of, whatever's going on and remind yourself of who you are. What's good in your life? Maybe you're a mother or a daughter or a sister or an aunt, a brother, an uncle, a father, whatever. What are your roles in life? What are the things that are bringing you joy? I love my children. They bring me great joy. I love my granddaughter. She brings me great joy. I love my daughter-in-law. She brings me great joy. I love family. I love God. I love my animals. I love all of these. My yarn brings me great joy too. I won't say I love my yarn. I like yarn. I don't know that I love it. I mean, I guess in some ways you do, right? Do you love yarn?
Yeah, like you have those, like you fall in love with a type of yarn and a colorway that you like to use a lot.
I don't even know if I do that because it changes constantly. Like I found one, like I like the color Happy from how do y'all say that? Mandala?
Mandala.
It's a constant question in the yarny community, right? So anyway, yeah, I mean, I love all those things, and they bring me great joy. So when things are not so great, I choose to find something positive to think about, and it has a way of changing how you see things. And maybe your situation doesn't change, but the way you look at it changes. So in all things, we are more than conquerors, more than capable of getting through. And sometimes I tell people it's a day by day thing, and sometimes it's a moment by moment thing, and that's okay. It's okay. One step at a time. You've got this. You can do this. And you've got people who care and who are here. And so that's part of BMO. Part of what we do is try to encourage people and to remind them that today is one day in your life. And if it's not the day that you wanted, then look for the good in it. And tomorrow will be a brighter day. We hope you have a great day. And wait a minute, we forgot to give the trivia answer.
Oh.
And the trivia answer is a good one. I thought this was rather funny. So, most times when people think about giving candy, they think, oh, it must be some big romantic gesture, right, that started this, that somebody loves somebody so much. Nah, it was all about money. It said that the tradition of giving a box of candy was started in the 19th century by Richard Cadbury. And he was the British chocolate manufacturing, part of the British chocolate manufacturing family. So they had a new technique to create a bunch of different varieties of chocolate, and they jumped on the opportunity in order to be able to make this an advertising thing and to sell them as part of Valentine's Day. Who knew? So from having a bunch of different kinds of chocolates and trying to figure out a marketing technique, that's all it was. Valentine's Day chocolate is a marketing technique. And how many people have said that throughout the years, that it is a technique for them to make a bunch of money. So if you don't want to give chocolates for Valentine's Day, you don't have to. It's okay. You can do something different. But I just found that quite funny that Cadbury started it. And I actually love Cadbury chocolate. And if you've seen our videos from the taste testing from Australia, in case you didn't know, there's 2 types of Cadbury chocolate. There's the American kind, and there's the kind from overseas. And our kind is different because there was some legal stuff that went on at one point in time that had to do with the type of chocolate or something that was being sold in America by that company. And another company stepped in and said, no, you can't do that because this, that, and the other. I don't know all the specifics, but I do know I'd read up on it before when we were taste testing, because I said, this is so much different than what we have. There's a reason for that. So, anyway, the stuff from Australia is better. Just saying. Mm-hmm. Just in my personal opinion. And, anyway. So, that's where the idea of giving boxes of chocolate came from. I think that's really a neat idea that to find out the history of it. So we'll be doing Valentine's trivia during the month, and that's this one. And we hope you have a great day. And don't forget to be kind, because
you don't know anybody else's journey.
And show somebody some love, even if it's not with chocolate. Maybe they don't like chocolate. Real quick, little known fact. My mother hates chocolate. Yep. If you never met anybody who didn't like chocolate, she doesn't like it. Bye.